More and more property in Torrevieja is all getting reformed on the outside, which is absolutely fantastic for this end of town. It is the older side of Torrevieja, and I'm going to take a walk up through it just to show you what you're maybe missing out on, or what you're not missing out on in this end of town. In the summer, this bar is open and it's a fantastic terrace. It does have a fantastic terrace. So does the one across the road. That one's a fantastic bar also. And you're generally down that way. If I go down there, you'll see the walkway and then the beach. So it is only 2 minutes. This restaurant, the fish restaurant, that's really good as well. It is still, it's not, the season hasn't started as yet, but a lot of these places will not open until there is a lot more tourists in this end of Torrevieja. Do you think that the town would have been a lot better if they had kept everything around about just 3 stories high? Or do you like the fact that it is a mishmash of property sizes? Random Portaloo. Sivendi. I am starting to see a lot more Sivendi signs. People trying to sell their property private, which hasn't been the case over the last couple of years. There definitely wasn't as many Sivendi signs around the town. So I need to head back. We should be back roughly on the street that we started. Tutu, Restaurant Bar Tutu. That does a good paella in there. Now, how do you know if it's an authentic paella? Because it has to have rabbit, snail, and green beans for it to be an original. Oh, I'm miles away. I just realised where I am. I'm miles away yet. I need to go up that street. For it to be an original Valencian paella, is to have rabbit, snails, and green beans, I believe. I'm sure someone will tell me I'm talking rubbish, but anyway. Another estate agent. There's quite a lot of estate agents at this end of the town. No prices. No, it does have. One sold, 126,000, 130,000. That's a house, upstairs, downstairs house. 200, 300, 15,000 for a garage. There seems to be a lot of people selling the garage space with their property. A lot of people just don't bother with the garage space, and they don't buy it when they're buying the apartment. They save themselves €15,000, which I think is crazy, because the way that the town's going, it's getting more and more difficult, especially even if you just keep it. If you have a holiday car. But anyway. That old building. Jeez, that doesn't even look lived in. The shutters are broken on it by the looks. Well, maybe it is. You can never tell. You can never tell. Maybe it is. The windows are open at both ends. Well, it's maybe lived in, but not legally, shall we say. But you don't know. I am just guessing. So don't quote me on that. Right, let's head up this way, because I've got quite a bit to get back to where the car was. Let's walk around this way. Can't even remember where the car was from here. Oh yeah, on the other side of that building. It's a lot of the newer properties. It's quiet because the schools are out, and all the kids will be at home for their little siesta. Nice little park in this area. And I'm sure there's not an Irish bar the other side of that. Or it used to be an Irish bar. No, it's further along. It's further along than this one. That is actually a nice park, this one. It's got a nice little water feature in it. Nice little water feature. It gives lots of daylight, and that's what I like about places like this, is it gives you lots of natural daylight into the apartments, rather than being on a street where apartments are on top of each other. As we head up, people just chilling out on the benches. Another estate agent in the town. It's always good to come to ones that are kind of hidden away. 75,000, that's new build. That must be old, because there's no way they're selling a new build for 75,000. That's definitely an old picture. 193,000 for a 200 square metre. 200 square metre. La Florida. 180. Nope. 275,000 for that one. Oof, 149. That's not even been built yet. I'd be wary of these type of ones anyway. I digress. I need to get back to the car, because Karen is KJ will be finished at the hairdressers. God forbid if I'm late. I can hear a lot of people eating. Yep, I'm much back where I started, thankfully. Got the right one. So this street, you can head up to La Mata that way, or you come back this way and it heads back into town and into the new, well, it's not new now, but the big Mercadona that is in the town centre. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, just walking around Torrevieja. Down at Avenida La de Habaneras, or Habaneras as they say.